Hey there everyone, welcome back to Game Finding. My name is Dave and, ooh, is it cold in here? No, I just think it's the review of Ice Cool, baby. That's so cheesy. Let's do it. Okay, so Ice Cool is another dexterity video, so welcome back to Dexterity Week if you're watching this right now. And this is a flicking game, and it's about these penguins that are in class, but they want to run around school because I guess they are trying to get fish, they're hungry, or they just want to be kid penguins. You know, they get restless sometimes. And it's really weird. They got these weights on the very bottom of them, very sturdy components, and it's really cool because this box, it's going to expand in a way that you might not expect. It's from Brain Games, which they have some interesting games. This also got the award for Best Children Game. It's got the Seal of Excellence from the Dice Tower. Just so many awards. Just look at all of them right there. So there's a little bit of hype going into this game. I love dexterity games. Let me show you the production, show you how to play, and then give you my thoughts. Let's go. Alright, so this is what comes in the box. What I mean by that, look at this. The actual plain box, well, the board is multiple boxes that will be pinned together by these wooden fishies, and some of these wooden fishies will actually be scoring points. They have fun size cards. You know how I feel about fun size cards. I wish they didn't go that route, but they are linen finish, which are nice. But the most interesting part are these wibbles wobble but they don't fall down. Do you guys remember that commercial? That's what these penguins basically are. So you can like hit them at the very top, and they can almost like flip over a wall if you know how to do it, or you can like curve shot them if you try. But they're really interesting. Weight on the bottom makes the shot mechanism in the dexterity game even crazier. So speaking of which, let me go over those rules and show you how to play. Alright, so this is the board set up right here. Now, the name of the game is basically just flicking these penguins through the door. Now, sometimes you're going to bump into penguins, and there is a hall monitor who actually wants to bump into people like that and steal their hall monitor pass and get points that way. So in addition to fish, you can get points like that, but let's go to a better angle and I'll explain more. Okay, so everyone will start off with a hall pass, and you'll choose somebody to be the hall monitor that will be in the kitchen. Everybody else starts in the classroom. As you can see, there is a red bold line here. This is the space that you can take your penguin from and flick if he gets too close to a wall. Just keep that in mind. Now, like I said, the name of the game is to get as many fish as you can, and at the end of the round, you will be drawing cards at random. Now, there are range from 1, 2, and 3. The one thing that is different is if you get 2 1s, then you can flip them over and take an extra turn. Now on your turn, you can flick your penguin twice. So if you get a bad flick, you can do, okay, we'll try it again. So I got at least one good flick. Now I'm flicking like this, but you can also do it this way, however you want. And like I said, if you flick on the very top, they sometimes go over the wall, which is legal. But if you go over the wall like this, you do not claim a fish. You have to actually go through the doorway, and once you do, you claim your fish, and that will be one of your 3 fish. Now the round will continue to go until one person claims all their fish, or if this hall monitor gets into action and he busts up the gang and steals their hall monitor pass. Like I said, everybody has a hall monitor pass that will give them a point if they keep it at the end of the round. But if the hall monitor steals your hall pass, well, he will get a point and steal your hall monitor pass. So basically, this means he gets to draw an extra card. So the max cards you can draw as a student is 3 for the fish, or as a hall monitor, you can draw up to your fish and or up to as many hall passes that you claim. Now, your hall pass also counts. And you'll continue to do this process, and everybody will be the hall monitor twice. And once that happens, at the end of that round, you will calculate up all your points, and whoever has the most points via the fish cards in their hand is the winner. And that's essentially it. And now I'm going to give you my thoughts on this crazy weighted game. Let's go. Alright, that is how you play Ice Cool, baby. That's another cheesy one here. Now, it's going to have to add another award to it. It's getting a 91 for me, and it's the GameVine Must Play Award. Now, let's go for things that I don't really like, because there are very few. I don't like that I don't have more penguins. I want more penguins, and it would be very interesting if there were more variant powers other than just flipping over the 2-1 to get an extra flick. Kind of boring, but beyond that, baby, this is a fantastic game. Oh, I love it, and it is a must play, absolutely. And it's got all these awards for a reason. I mean, it earns it. The penguins are just, they're so satisfying, and when you're able to actually flick it over the wall, you're like, ha, yes, I actually did it. And so I'm okay with the kind of bender shots, but man, my kiddo was able to do some really interesting shots, and she's beat me more times than I've beaten her. So keep that in mind. This is actually good for kids and adults, and they can get into it just as much. The theme is so-so, but the theme doesn't have to be anything. It's there for the sake of being there, so you can flick around these awesome penguins through these gaps here. Now, there is an Ice Cool 2 that came out. We'll get into that a little bit more with the next review, but this one definitely gets some GameVine Must Play Award, because if you see this at any place, I think at least for around 30 bucks, it's a steal. It's going to be a staple in my household. I'm never giving up my Ice Cool. Oh, it's cold. Okay, well, thank you so much for joining me in today's review. If you want to pick this up, it'll be in the description below. I think it's about 20 bucks right now, so hurry up and pick it up before it's out of stock. And till next time that I see you, click like and subscribe. I'm Dave, and have a great rest of your day and great time with all you play. I'm out. Bye. Vine Nation, we love making content here for you on the channel, and we're almost at 10,000 subscribers, so subscribe now and help us out. This video right here, I think you'll like. This video right here, YouTube thinks you'll like. Or you can just sit here and watch me dance as a dinosaur for a little bit longer. You can visit us at our social media outlets, and we're going to be improving our Patreon here soon. That's all for today. Miko, it's time to go. Good girl, Miko.